In a quiet valley, far from the noise of the city, there was a small garden. In that garden grew two flowers, side by side. One was a tall sunflower, standing proudly, stretching its golden face toward the sun. The other was a small blue daisy, delicate and gentle, close to the ground. Every morning, when the sun rose, both flowers opened their petals. The sunflower soaked in the light with confidence, while the daisy quietly smiled in its own soft way. For a long time, they lived peacefully together. But one day, the daisy looked up at the tall sunflower and sighed. "Why am I so small? Look at him, so tall, so bright, admired by everyone. Nobody notices me. I must be useless." The sunflower heard her and shook his head. "Why do you say that, little sister?" "Because you are strong and beautiful," the daisy replied sadly. "People see you from far away. They stop and admire you. But me? I'm just a tiny flower hidden in the grass. I will never be like you." The sunflower was quiet for a moment, then said gently, "Don't compare yourself to me. I was made to stand tall and shine in the open fields. But you were made to bring beauty close to the ground, where children play, where bees and butterflies find joy. Without you, the garden would not be complete." The daisy didn't believe him. Day after day, she compared herself. She stretched higher, trying to grow taller, but her stem bent under the pressure. She stopped smiling, stopped appreciating her own soft blue petals. One morning, a little girl came into the garden. She picked the daisy, not the sunflower. Holding it close, she whispered, "This is my favorite. So small, so beautiful. It makes me happy." For the first time, the daisy realized the truth: she didn't need to be like the sunflower. Her beauty was different, but equally valuable. English vocabulary from this story. Compare, admire, delicate, unique, value, light bulb. Example sentence. Don't compare yourself to others. You are unique and have your own value. From that day, the daisy stopped comparing. She stood proudly in her own way, offering beauty to those who noticed. And the sunflower smiled, because finally his little sister understood. Comparison steals joy, but gratitude brings peace. Let me ask you something. How often do we act like the daisy? We look at others, at their money, their houses, their success, their talents, and we feel small. We forget that we too are flowers in this garden of life, each with a unique purpose. The problem with comparison is that it blinds us. When you compare your life with someone else's, you stop seeing your own gifts. You stop blooming where you are. You try to become something you are not, and in the end, you lose your joy. Remember this: the sunflower never tried to be a daisy, and the daisy never needed to be a sunflower. The garden was beautiful because both were different. So, instead of comparing, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Now, let's test your English. Right finger, what does the word unique mean? A. Ordinary, the same as others. B. One of a kind, different from all. C. Weak and useless. Write your answer in the comments. The lesson of this story is simple. Stop comparing yourself. Your journey is not theirs. Your timing is not theirs. Your beauty, your strength, your purpose, it's your own. Think about it. The moon doesn't compete with the sun. They both shine, but in their own time. The ocean doesn't compete with the river. Each flows with its own rhythm. And you don't need to compete with anyone else, because your life has its own path. When you focus on comparison, you create envy. When you focus on growth, you create peace. Vocabulary recap. Compare, admire, delicate, unique, value. So, I ask you today, are you living as yourself, or are you wasting energy comparing? The daisy only found happiness when she stopped trying to be a sunflower. And you, too, will only find happiness when you stop comparing and start blooming in your own way. Don't just listen and let the story pass by. Let it be a new beginning for you. Click subscribe, red heart to the channel, and join us in writing more pages of life filled with inspiration and determination. Because the secret to peace is not becoming someone else, it is becoming the best version of you.